here and share with you guys about how I overcame addiction, depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, and things like that, and how today there's still things that we have to overcome, and there always will be. Um, but the enemy wants to try to demolish our confidence. That's what I want to talk to you about today. About how, the past 6 months, he has really tried to come back at me with my past, with past things. I tried to take care of certain things and haven't been able to do that, and then yesterday I came home and I had a letter in the mail from Ohio from when I was extradited back there from there to Indiana, over 7 years ago, when I was extradited back there from there, and trying to just bring up things. And I'm like, I have to remind myself who I am in Christ. At this point, the enemy's just making me mad. And what it comes down to is we have to keep pressing forward. We can't give up. Just because something's going on and we receive a letter in the mail, or someone tries to remind us of our past, or the enemy's using someone to remind us of our past, we have to remember who we are in Christ, and we have to stand on that promise that we are the righteousness of Christ, that we have been redeemed, that he has took everything for us, no matter what that letter says. Because, when I got that letter yesterday, I thought, it said something about I owe some fines back in Ohio, and that if they're not paid, that there's going to be a warrant block on me. Instantly, I'm like, I couldn't even imagine after all this time going back to jail or something. That God has done set me free. And then all of a sudden I was flooded with fears and stuff. And that's why it's really good to have people in your corner that serve the Lord, to be able to speak into you and say, listen, this is the enemy. These are things you have to take care of anyways that you didn't know about, but you have got to take care of them now. That maybe God's bringing it to you to be done with it now. That way your past is gone completely and you don't have to deal with it anymore. There's things that we are going to still have to deal with, and that as time goes on, but we have to remind ourselves who we are in Christ. Like I'm saying, like we cannot let the enemy try to demolish our confidence, because that's what he'll try to do. He'll try to remind us of our past and try to demolish our confidence, to be like, this is who you were. Do you remember when you were sitting in jail? Do you remember when you thought you weren't good enough? Do you remember when I took everything from you? Try to bring up all those memories so we don't remember what we've done with the Lord, what God has done for us, how he has redeemed us, how he has saved us and set us free. Today, I just want to remind you that no matter what comes back in your past, that you are redeemed and you are set free. It doesn't matter what the letter says, that God has already covered it, that if you're being obedient to God and you are stepping into what God has told you to, there's no devil in hell that can take you out. I just wanted to give you that reminder today that you are worthy, and that you are set free, and that there is nothing that can come against you. No weapon shall form and prosper that can come against you, that your future is already mapped out. Even Paul praised God from prison. Have a good day.